Hey, all my comic friends out there, and welcome back to Comic Book Corner. That's right, guys, and you are with me, Mike Spider Slayer. That's right, guys, we are getting ready to do another comic book haul. But first, before we start, I just want to thank everybody for watching the live podcast on Dark Avenger C86. And just to let you guys know, we will be having another podcast this Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on Dark Avenger C86, which is called Dark Avenger Live. So hopefully you guys will be up and be able to watch that. We had a good time doing it, and now we will be doing it most of the time every week on Tuesdays, and it will be a rotating schedule with Dark Avenger Inc. having a actual Avenger cast where we have all kinds of other guest stars and things like that on there. Okay, guys, so with that being said, let's get started with the haul, and let's see what I got. First of all, the books this week. It took me a long time, and I struggled with this week's books on what to get. I had my regular few books that I had on my pull list, and then there's always the extras that I go get and I purchase. Well, the first things first was they had Peter Parker, Spider-Man come out this week. It was a .1 issue. I didn't buy that because the artwork didn't look that great, and I just didn't want to see another origin told of Spider-Man again, because that's the way it really looked in the book when I flipped through it. Next, I looked at Hawkeye issue number 1. Didn't buy that. I really looked at it hard. I just don't like this. I just don't like the art. If the art is that bad, I'm not going to buy it unless the story is just tremendous. But I'll have to look at other reviews on YouTube. Next was the first X-Men. And I was really close to buying that one. The art's okay, it's not so bad, but I want to see other reviews on YouTube to see how that particular book is. And I really struggled with those 3 books a lot to see if I was going to buy them or not, and I decided to put them down. So what did I get instead? Well, here we go. First off, I got the previews for October. So this is for all the comic companies. So I did purchase this. We will be discussing a lot of this material, I'm sure, in Dark Avenger Live. Again, on Dark Avenger CA6 channel on the live podcast. A lot of stuff in here with all the comic companies, toys, everything else that is coming out for the month of October. So we'll be talking about that stuff for sure. That couldn't fit in the bag. What is in the bag is actually the comics now. So not too many comics for me this week. I was really on the fence about a lot of stuff, and but these are the things that I did get for sure. First off was Avengers vs. X-Men round 9. Definitely love this cover with Spidey on it, and he's all burnt to hell. That's the way it looks there. So Avengers vs. X-Men round 9. Next, I have the Invincible Iron Man, the Future Part 2, issue 522. So definitely we got that one. Can't resist Iron Man these days. It's a pretty good story right now. I'm just upset that they're going to end this title and they're going to start it over. Next, I got Transformers, issue number 82, Regeneration 1. Now that I'm reading the story a little bit more consistently, I'll be able to understand it. I read the first issue for the first time in a while. Like the cover. I like the other cover too, but I do like the modern covers. So I got that. Next we have Thief of Thieves, issue number 7. This story is really good, guys. I suggest picking it up if you have not read it yet. Thief of Thieves is awesome. Issue number 7. And another one of my underdog titles, Alpha Girl, issue number 4. It's a kind of like a zombie apocalyptic story. However, it's more of a funny book, and it has a lot of cartoon-like art inside. It's got some potty humor in there. I've been on the fence about it. I'm still reading it, hoping that it gets better. I'm praying it gets better, so we will see. But that is Alpha Girl issue number 4. Next, I'm looking forward to this one, is Avengers Academy issue number 34. This is part 1 of 4 of the final exam. Love the cover here. Very, very cool cover. Next, I have a title that I didn't even know that was coming out, but it looks pretty cool. And it says Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, number 1. So this one looks really, really neat. I like this book a lot. Looked on the inside before buying it. Nice, solid artwork, and it looks like he massacres everybody. It says right on the front, parental advisory, not for kids. And he's got the Hulk's head in his hand there. Really, really cool. I think this is going to be a really awesome book. And last but not least, like I said, guys, unfortunately not a big one this week. But I got this local guy who does his own comic, I guess, and it was published. And it's called Dan in Space. And it's actually signed by B. Rudolph. That was the person, I guess, that wrote it or created it. And it was issue number 1. You never know when a title can take off, and this is the very first book that he ever made. So Dan in Space, issue 1. He's got space coffee in his hand, so pretty interesting. So I just picked it up. Why not, right? So yeah, guys, that's it. Small haul this week. Not many books. Not much news going on other than, like I said, pay attention to the live podcast at 9 o'clock on Tuesday on Dark Avengers C86. We'll be talking about this current week's comics. We'll be talking about up-and-coming comics. We'll give our opinions on things, and we'll answer you guys' questions as much as we can. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this haul this week. And stay tuned for some reviews, and take a look on Dark Avenger Inc. and see what's on there, guys. Okay, so this is Spider Slayer signing off, and until the next comic book review, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner. Thanks, guys. Take care.